Okay, here we go. This is video number 4. And before I start, I just want to let you guys know I figured a way how to see myself with this camera having the screen in the back. I put a mirror behind the camera, so now I can see where I'm at. And if I want to show you something, I can bring it up and I'll be able to see exactly where I'm positioned, so you can get the whole effect of what I'm showing you. But the only bad thing is that if I go backwards now, it just makes me smaller. I don't have an automatic zoom on this camera, so I guess I'm just going to have to deal with it for now until I get a new camera. But anyway, I got this mirror back there, and now I can actually know what's going on on what this camera is actually taping. So with that out of the way, in my video number 2, I mentioned all the sports that I participated in high school. And out of high school, I took, I forgot to mention, I took 4 years of Taekwondo. And so with my job and working at the Chicago Boys Club and working out, I had a lot of physical activity to keep me strong and healthy. And also my job, driving a semi all those years, kept me in shape. As you know, the very popular thing now is CrossFit, and I almost was doing CrossFit in my job duties. When I was unloading trailers, I would have a load of tires, truck tires, and I would have to climb up on the top of the pile and roll the tires down to the back of the trailer, and then the person on the dock would take the tire and take it wherever they needed in the warehouse. But sometimes I would have, like, 500-600 tires on a trailer at a time, and then I would unload the trailer, and then I would have to load the trailer with tires, and I would have to roll the tires down the trailer, which was between 45-50 feet trailer, 50-foot trailer, and I would have to pick up the tires and lace them all the way up to the ceiling. So I got a lot of cardio on this job. Also, I would get the tractor tires, and you see those guys flipping those tires. They're flat on the ground. They were flipping them. Well, I was doing that, most of the day. I would pick up, like 10, 15, 20 of these tires. I would have to flip them up and then roll them to the front of the trailer, and then have them come back down again. And then I have to roll the tire up onto that top of that tire and load it as high as I can to the the ceiling of the trailer. So there was a lot of cardio going on over there, and CrossFit, like exercising. Then I would have be delivering loads of hindquarters, hanging beef. And what I had to do there, I had to take the beef. They were hanging on hooks, the hindquarters, and I had to slide them down the rails that are up on the roof of the trailer, and I had to take it to slide it down to the end of the trailer, and then I had to pick them up off the hook and hand it to the guy on the dock, and then he would take it and put it on a hook, and then he would slide it down into the freezer compartment in the warehouse. And I used to get a lot of loads like that. So I don't know how much those those hindquarters weighed, but they were pretty heavy. And then I had loads of 50-gallon drums, and the drums were anywhere between 400 and 800 pounds apiece. depending on what liquid that was put into them. And in those days, they were loaded on skids, but we had to take them off the skids and roll them down the trailer to the guy on the dock, and then he put them on another skid, and then he would take them in a warehouse. So what we had to do is we had to crack them up onto their edge, and then roll it down the trailer, and then the forklift driver would be at the end of the trailer, and we had to roll them on to their skid. And had plenty of loads of those, during the week. Also, I used to load Domino sugars and Morton salt, 50-pound bags, 100-pound bags on the floor. Nothing on the skids in those days because nobody wanted to pay for skids, so we had to take them off the skids and load the trailers. We get around Thanksgiving, I would be getting loads of turkey. There would be 4 turkeys in a box, and they were on skids, but we had to take them off the skids and then put them on skids. It sounds weird, but that's the way it was in the day. We had to take them off the skids, and then we had to put them on skids for the customer, the grocery houses. And then winter we'd have loads of antifreeze, and in those days antifreeze came in metal cans, so there were gallon cans and 6 cans in a case. It would weigh about 55-60 pounds a piece, and we get a whole trailer load of them, like 200-300 cases, and we had to unload them by hand and put them on skids, for the customer. So I did a lot of cardio and a lot of lifting. Then after work, I would go and work out at the gym. So I kept myself in shape, and probably that's the reason why I'm in pretty good health and pretty good shape now. Yeah, that was a lot of work in those days. Also, being in the city, we had no air conditioning in the tractors, and we had no power steering. So trying to back a trailer in with 42,000 pounds on it, trying to back that into a stop, it was fun. We had to stand up on the floor and use every ounce of muscles in our arms and shoulders to turn the wheel to back that trailer into the stop. Anyway, just wanted to let you guys know, the kind of physical activity I did in the course of my life. And so now we're going to end this video now, and in my next video we'll discuss what's been happening since I decided to work out again. So until then.